Good day, listeners. Once again, this is Christian Felner. In this video, we are going to talk about tracks and media. Kaning tracks and media related ni siya sa pag-unsaon, pag-create of project sa Reaper, then unsaon pag-insert og kaning audio files. Now, let's open Reaper.
Desktop list Reaper x64 55 of 66. Reaper v6.11/x64 registered that
By default, we have a blank project. So, kung atong pislito ng up o down arrow, ang iyang iingon kay
no tracks.
no tracks. Before ka maghimo project, specify una nimo kung unsa nga path or asa nga path i-save ang mga recorded media. Mabuhat na nimo by going to the project settings, which I am gonna show you right now by pressing Alt Enter.
Project settings dialog default format for project /region render.
So, instead niya ari ka sa kaning
Media tab selected. Project set.
ari ka sa project settings. Kay by default ang naadra first nga tab is project settings tab man. So, karon adto ka sa media
Media tab selected.
or media tab. Matab ka,
OK button.
then there you'll find OK button,
Cancel button.
cancel,
Save as default project settings button.
save as default project settings. Once nga nakay napilian nga default settings ana para di na ka mag-setup nya tab ka.
Property page default format for project /region render. Path to save media files. Can be relative. Leave blank for same path as project file. Edit blank.
So mo ni siya imong i-modify. Nya na i-browse diri.
Browse button.
Nya i-tab nimo.
Secondary recording path. Blank for none. Can be enabled per track. Edit blank. Browse button.
Wa ko ba kung ano na said siya secondary path? I'm not so sure about that. Anyway, balik kita sa topic. Kung escape ang kaninga dialogue. So,
Reaper v6.11/x64.
balik ta sa blank project. So, no tracks.
No tracks.
Karon, unsa din yung project? Kung maghimo ka default project, ang first na i-produce sa Reaper is kaning gitawag na tog RPP, Reaper project file. Kaning project mao ni ang imong highest level. So, mo ni ang pinaka-top nimo. So, ang kanang project file, nag-contain siya og documents. Unsay events ana nga documents. Ang kaning Reaper, this is just a non-destructive editing. What I mean is, kung unsay mong buhaton sa source file, sa media file, i-save nimo ana, dili maapektuhan ang source file ana. So let's say, mag-cut ka og kaning items, which we are going to talk later, items. So mag-cut kag items, i-paste nimo sa lain ni bar. Let's say, magbutang kag effects, i-save nimo ana, ang mahitabo sa source file, wala mahilabti. Because Reaper is a non-destructive editing software. Once again, project is top level. Then here we are going to create a track.
Track name edit blank.
By pressing Ctrl T. So nasa dialog nga ma-appear. Kaning dialog, mao ni siya ang imong suwatanan kung unsay na yung nga track. Let's say track 1 is guitar. Kaning nga track guitar or unsa ba vocals. But in this case, delete ni nako hinganlan kay mag-insert man ta og file later.
Name.
So when I press down arrow or any of those arrows,
10 items. 10 items.
10 items. 1 means mo ni ang pinakauna nga track. Kaning 0 items mo na siya ang media file nga gipasabot. So kaning track butanganan na siya og items, then we'll go to items. Unsa man ning items? Kaning items, this is a container of a data. It could be audio, MIDI, or videos. Sa items, you can have a tapes. So, take means a different versions sa imong mga gi-record ni file. Let's say, kani nga section, take 1 ko, nya nasayop man ko, mo take 2 na sa ko record, take 2, take 3, take 4, take 5, and so on. Then you can switch into different tapes kung unsay nagustuhan ni mga version sa imong gi-record. So, once again, within a project, you can have a track. Within a track, you can have an item, and within item, you can have a tapes. So now atong i-insert ang file.
10 items. Media file. Insert M. Import file into project. Dialog file name. File name. Combo box collapsed. Edit Alt plus N.
I pressed Alt-I para makitaan to ang insert media, then you have to press enter on it. So, karon atong buhaton.
Addictive drums tune not selected 1 of 50.
Arita sa.
Installer.interviews. iPod Echo instrument. iPod Echo revived. Addictive Dickens interview. iPod Echo instrumental.mp. Name file files of type. Open split rest. Unsaved project. Reaper V6.
Karon nanatay item, so when we press up or down arrow, ang iyang iingon kay
1 iPod Echo instrumental 1 item.
1. Unya ang name sa track. Once nga ang track walay name, kung mag-insert ka og media, mahinganlan na siya automatically. Once nga ang media na ay file name. 1 item means nanay item ang atong track. We can select that item by pressing Control left arrow or right arrow.
1 iPod Echo instrumental.mp3 bar 1
Left arrow
10%.
for the previous item and right arrow for the next item. But in this case, Osara man ang atong item. So, no matter what we press, dili siya mo move. So, when I press Control left or right arrow, pareha sa sige ingon.
1 iPod Echo, 1 iPod Echo, 1 iPod, 1 iPod Echo instrumental.mp3.
Okay. We can play this item by pressing spacebar. Kung atong pislitan ng spacebar, we'll stop sad siya. But when I press Control space, ang mahitabo, once nyo pislit na sad ko balik og spacebar after na ko press og Control space, so nipadayon siya. Kay Control space is pause. Once nyo pislito nimong F12, which will turn on the shortcut keys or the shortcut commands for Osara.
Shortcut L-bomb.
Imong pislitan ng control space ang iingon kay
Transport. Play/pause.
Play/pause. Spacebar is
Transport. Play/stop.
Play/stop. So diri ka manguha og kaning learnings kung unsay mga key commands nga pwede nimo magamit sa Reaper. You have to press F12 to turn the shortcut on and off.
Shortcut help off.
So, moving into different section of the project, we can move by bars by pressing page down or up.
R3, B4, 30, R1, R6, R7, R8, R9, R10.
So, and previous bar is page up.
R7, R5.
Yeah, kaning padong sa
R6, R7, R10.
next nga bar is page down. Okay? I guess that's it for today. And I hope nyo naman nakatunan aning lesson, folks. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.